believed that by this point, life would feel more certain, that there would be a clear set of priorities, a steady career path, meaningful routines, maybe even a version of success we wouldn't constantly question. We imagined that kind of quiet confidence, the kind that comes from knowing where we're headed and why. But instead, we wake up some days unsure of what matters most. There are mornings when we feel driven, ready to build something, chase goals, be disciplined, stay consistent. We think about growth, stability, long term plans, and the life we said we wanted. And then there are days when all of that feels distant, when rest feels more important than ambition, when we start questioning if things we've been chasing even belong to them, or if we just wanted to learn to want them along the way. We go back and forth more than we'd like to admit. We start things with intention, new habits, new goals, new directions, only to pause halfway through and wonder if we're forcing something that doesn't fit anymore. We make plans, then quietly adjust them. We outgrow things we once worked so hard for. Sometimes we fall behind, especially when we look around. It seems like everyone else has something solid, clear path, a strong sense of purpose, a life that looks like it's moving forward without so much hesitation. Meanwhile, we feel like we're constantly recalibrating. Not stuck exactly, but not fully certain either. It's a strange, in between space to live in, where nothing is falling apart, but nothing feels fully settled, where we're learning that priorities aren't always fixed and that clarity doesn't always arrive all at once. Maybe this is what our 30s actually are, not a finish line where everything comes together neatly, but a phase of unlearning expectations, of questioning old definitions of success, of slowly figuring out what matters through trial, error, and change. Maybe it's less about finally having all the answers and more about becoming honest enough to ask better questions. Even if we can clearly define their priorities yet, we're still showing up, still trying, still choosing even if we're unsure, and still becoming someone we're learning to understand. One day, one decision, one dot at a time.